Score like I'm Brady, the title is mine. If you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington football team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
What's that, brother?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete to open things up.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Oh, that bitch. Oh, no, it was, but then I had they got wrong, nigga. We played on Madden.
Yeah. Down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question: do they bring pressure or do they play coverage?
Dog, Reed, you shook the fuck out of me with that bit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, he wasn't doing that bitch without playing. He fucked up. I'm broadcasting, bro.
Vision and speed, two of the attributes that you might
this
say
shit's David
for
McKinney.
Free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open.
Way to flush him out.
So he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give to Gibson running right. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle in open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game.
What a tackle, bro. What the hell, son?
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
In the opening drive, Charles does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they want
well, too. Since B. Well said that joke, can I say a joke?
They won't turn that down at all.
I can't say that joke. No, Turk, I can't say the same joke B. Will said.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
No, B. Will, they want you on Madden. I mean, on 2K so they can send it through the phone, bro.
It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ooh, Reed got further wrong buttons, huh?
One of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now.
Bro, I don't know what to do with this fucking D-line, son.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Fields. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
No, son, why? No. Why depth got to be the option? Why it can't just be injury?
To pick up yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Wait, why he was walking and then try to fall? Let's faking that.
Some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, is so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still a good playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Now Saquon Barkley. And down inside the 15 he goes. Quite the opening drive.
What nigga?
Right
no, what Freddie said? Freddie said, I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna do my work.
Practice beforehand. You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Hold up. 2 good drives to start that bitch off. Come on.
Get on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
There you go.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Dre said, nigga, they took his play. Nigga said, give me that. Oh, good time. Oh, wait. Hurt that nigga. He getting tired.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a
Nigga had to jack that bitch, huh?
But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season,
Nigga had to jack
it has
that
a little
bitch.
extra juice. But at the
Let's
same
go out here,
time,
Bayless.
it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this.
That nigga ain't getting burnt like that.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run the toss now with Gibson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did
Even
a
you
really
said
nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's the 2nd and 7. This will be caught at Samuel. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard
yeah, that's
line.
pick. That's easy pick.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now back to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Oh, yes. Let's go. If we going to call it war, that's what it's going to be. If we going to call it war, that's what it's going to be.
And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will have a Giants 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Fields now to throw. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down.
On my best fucking
O-line.
O-line?
They may be going backward here. And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Fields.
Good shit, Lazard! Lazard! Get off! Alan Lazard!
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver.
Big reception, Lazard.
That was special there. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now it's Fields. Flushed out right. Touchdown.
Good fucking play, Justin.
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd
Hey.
touchdown.
Woo! Woo! Chase Young's right there.
Once again, going to retake the lead.
Woo!
Extra point trying
Woo!
to break it up.
Chase Young was right over. Good play, Justin. I'm so proud of you for that one. You showing flashes, bro. You showing flashes of greatness.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Nigga don't want to throw it to you, Adore. It's all good, though. We ain't scared. We ain't scared.
For this next drive, the Washington offense.
He don't want to throw it by you, Adore. That's all it is. It's respect.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Sit down. This shit. That's a yard or 2.
Worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
We don't feel nothing but God.
Look to throw here.
We don't feel nothing but God. We don't feel nothing but God. We don't feel nothing but God. Good shit, Jabril.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
That's a great route, Reed. I ain't gonna hold you, but go ahead. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's a good play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Samuel.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And still fighting. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. Flush to his right.
Ooh. Hey, Reed. I thought I baited you. Come on now. Well, talk to me then.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality. That's you, Charles Davis.
Talk to me.
Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He got to overthrow that.
Throw here's complete. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning it, John Ross.
Oh, motherfucker.
About the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And the first play of the drive is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Giant, Landon Collins. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And now here's Ross. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards. Shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Drops it underneath for Booker. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A play fake, now Fields to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Off play action, Fields. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Eluding the pressure right to Barkley on the check down. And he will have a Giants first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap, Fields. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields. Got a man, Slayton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
78 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. Buying time to his left.
Oh, these niggas fighting over the ball. What they doing? You shouldn't get no momentum from that, though.
Just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On 4th down, Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he's brought down after a very nice gain.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, again,
now he's starting to get his nigga everything like he Justin.
While the offensive linemen, they may be nameless and faceless to a lot of people, they certainly aren't to their teammates who are the skill position guys. They appreciate the heck out of them, and they're capitalizing.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They'll run on 1st down. McCullough, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10. And the Giants are right back in this football game. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get
Oh my God, son. This nigga D-line saving this nigga, son. He can't cover.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
So they letting this nigga have the most ultimate pass rush. Now that Adonis and Jared Allen got hurt, son. I threw out of the sack 4 times, son, and threw all picks.
I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school
Ain't hurt too.
players, isn't it? Tough,
All of this Chase Young and Sweat going crazy, son.
his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one. Right up
Justin
the
Fields fast.
No reason to lighten up now.
I mean, he probably contained him, but like, son, when I'm not even running, son, he's still getting back there. That nigga fucking me up.
From the 16, Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Gano the extra point. And interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Nigga said bibliography.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
As to you said big third down, I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
There we go, baby. There we go.
As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Gibson again, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? He'll look to throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's Tressway now as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on him. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be
you might want to watch though.
1st and 10.
This bitch it. Yeah, this bitch it right here. I'm down by 3 with 30 seconds left with the ball.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
YouTube.
They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yards.
Oh, that's great. 11-second run. Oh, that's ball game. I love it. It don't matter. Y'all can turn that bitch off.
Or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to.
I would have had a chance, bitch, if they didn't do 11 seconds.
Second and 10. And we've got a
yeah, that bitch done, son.
9 seconds remaining.
Fuck, son. That 11-second runoff, son. That bitch was 20 seconds left, son.
He's back to throw. That'll be caught.
Ball game. That was game. That was game.
First down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. Well, Going into the final play of this game,
What was supposed to happen, he was supposed to run with the post.
miracle there at the very
And then he would have been able to get out of
Couldn't
bounds.
get it done, however, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish